Welcome back to the Instant Fame. I'd like to share a thought with you. What if the most memorable and impactful glimpses we have of a celebrated actress like Diane Lane aren't the ones from the glossy pages of high-fashion magazines or the perfectly orchestrated red carpet events, but rather the rare, unprocessed, and candid moments captured away from the spotlight? These are the photographs that truly tell her story, a narrative woven with threads of grace, profound tenacity, and an authenticity that has defined her journey over many decades. There is an undiscovered tale in these images, a collection of visual evidence that speaks volumes about the real person behind the famous name, revealing a consistency of character that is both inspiring and deeply human. This is about appreciating the truth behind the icon, the unscripted moments that reveal a life lived with both strength and softness. Consider the earliest glimpses into her life, rare images from Diane Lane's childhood and the very beginning of her career, which clearly showcase an innate and powerful charm that was present long before she officially stepped into the world of Hollywood as a young teenager. In these faded photographs, we might see her grinning with a naive and unguarded joy during a school play, completely immersed in the simple thrill of performance, her face alight with the uncomplicated passion of a young person discovering a love for the arts. Other images from her first professional photo shoots reveal a young woman who is still in the process of learning, figuring out how to pose for the camera, how to find her unique voice within an industry that often demands conformity. These are not the polished portraits of a finished product, but the beautiful, honest documentation of a beginning. This authenticity extends profoundly into glimpses from her private world, seen in rare, unposed pictures from her personal life. These photographs offer a heartwarming view of a woman whose heart has always been firmly rooted in the grounding force of interpersonal relationships. We might see images of Diane sharing warm, tight embraces with family members during casual get-togethers, her smile relaxed and effortless, or gathered around a table for an informal dinner, engaged in lively conversation, her famous face illuminated by the soft light of a home rather than a flashbulb. Vacation snapshots show her not as a celebrity on holiday, but as a person truly on break, enjoying the simplicity of time spent with loved ones in a beautiful setting. These pictures poignantly serve as a reminder that, despite her immense fame and public notoriety, she has always placed as much importance on the values of family and love as she has on the demands and triumphs of her professional work. They depict an individual who has successfully navigated the challenging balance between a public persona and a private self. Furthermore, unfiltered street photography has occasionally captured Diane simply going about her daily business, engaging with the mundane rhythms of life outside of any film set or public appearance. She has been spotted walking through her neighborhood, comfortable in her own skin, often without a trace of makeup, her hair unstyled and practical for a day of errands, her attention focused on the task at hand or on the friends accompanying her. She might be browsing in a bookstore or enjoying a quiet coffee at an outdoor cafe. Yet, her inherent elegance is unmistakably evident even in these seemingly unpolished and ordinary moments. There's a natural poise in her posture, a quiet confidence in her demeanor that transcends the need for curated style or fashion. Of course, her many iconic red carpet appearances over the years have solidified her well-deserved reputation as a timeless figure of elegance and style. Each public appearance is a masterclass in sophistication. However, even in this realm of heightened glamour, rare photos taken from unguarded angles and moments reveal something more profound and personal than the standard posed shot. A gentle, almost private smile shared with a designer as she passes, the elegant and fluid motion of her hand as she adjusts her gown, the visible ease with which she carries herself under the dazzling, often overwhelming lights of 1,000 cameras. These subtle nuances speak volumes. They reveal a woman who is naturally commanding of attention through her quiet confidence and inherent grace, never appearing desperate to impress or to seek validation. There is a self-possession about her that is both powerful and calming, suggesting that the glamour is an accessory she wears well, but not the core of who she is. Therefore, when we talk about seeking out rare and unfiltered photos of Diane Lane, we are not engaging in a search for scandal or for some hidden, dark truth. Quite the opposite. We are discussing a pursuit of truth itself, the truth of a consistent character, a life lived with intention, and a personality that remains grounded despite extraordinary circumstances. These collected images, from the early days of naive hope to the powerful and self-assured presence she embodies today, demonstrate a journey of a life navigated with remarkable grace. I truly hope you enjoyed this reflective journey into the nuanced and often unseen story of a remarkable artist, pieced together through those fleeting, unguarded moments that often say more than any interview or movie role ever could. If you found this perspective interesting and would like to explore more of these unvarnished, authentic glimpses into the lives of the artists and personalities you admire, I warmly invite you to stay connected for more content that goes beyond the surface.